afternoon. Happy Thursday. This is your News for Now update. I'm Kay Ingram. And first, let's start with major developments happening right now in the possible nurses' strike right here in the city. With just days to go before nurses walk off the job on Monday, 2 hospitals announced a tentative deal to avoid a strike. But several more hospitals have not. News 4's Romney Smith is in the Bronx at Montefiore Hospital with the latest.
There are 2 hospitals with tentative agreements, 5 more to go to avoid the nursing strike that's set to start on Monday. Today, hospitals in New York City plan to take action to reduce their patient count in anticipation of that potential nursing strike. Hospital sources tell News 4 some of the changes ahead of the strike include moving NICU babies, canceling elective surgeries, and even rerouting ambulances. Thousands of nurses at private hospitals in New York City are demanding a raise, no cut to their benefits, and better staffing in order to give patients better care. Hospitals say they're working in good faith to reach an agreement. Right now, Maimonides Medical Center and Richmond University Medical Center have reached tentative deals. Here at Montefiore, the latest deal, though, was rejected. Nurses say with all they've done the past few years, it's time to see the appreciation and have penalties in the contract if the hospitals don't comply.
We need our patients to be treated with the dignity they deserve, and we need to be able to have the patient loads that we can handle. As Colette said, nurses come in here, they stay a few weeks, a few months, and they leave because the conditions are so difficult.
I want future nurses to be able to come to this hospital and be passionate. I'm leaving here disheartened because the way Montefiore treats the nurses right now. They're not going to retain nurses.
We will continue to follow this story and let you know its impact on both hospitals, nurses, and patients. Reporting at Montefiore in the Bronx, Romney Smith, News 4 New York.
Thank you, Romney. We appreciate the latest there. Now, you're getting a live look at members of Congress who have gathered for a 3rd straight day at the Capitol to try and choose a Speaker of the House. Now, they started today's session at noon, embarking on their 7th ballot round to elect a Speaker. Kevin McCarthy proposed major concessions to his hardline opponents late last night to try and end the impasse. But it's still not clear if the California Republican will be able to lock in the 218 votes he needs to win. Now, Buffalo Bills player Hamlin is said to be improving. The team posted a message on social media today saying has shown remarkable improvement over the past 24 hours. The statement went on to say that Hamlin has demonstrated that he appears to be neurologically intact. However, he will stay in intensive care while his lungs continue to heal. Hamlin suffered cardiac arrest and received CPR on the field Monday night during a game against the Cincinnati Bengals. He was down on that field for several minutes as the medical staff tended to him before rushing him to the hospital. The game would later be postponed. And right now, New York City Uber drivers are on a 24-hour strike. They're second in the last 30 days. Drivers are upset that Uber wants to block the pay raises for taxi and rideshare drivers that the city already passed last year. So they're calling on passengers to turn off the Uber app and join a protest happening now outside of Uber's corporate headquarters in Lower Manhattan. An Uber spokesman says driver pay has gone up 38% since 2019. And ready for takeoff, Newark Airport's new terminal opens in 1 week. This morning, the Port Authority announced the first flights from the new Terminal A will start next Thursday. The $2.7 billion project has been in the works since 2018. The terminal was supposed to open last month, but it was delayed until the fire alarm and security systems passed their final tests. More than 13 million people are expected to use the terminal every year.
Time to take a look at the weather picture. Air travel may be a little bit complicated today as we take a look at low cloud decks in and around the area. Right now we have 49 degrees. We'll get into the 50s and kind of hang around there. We could still see a stray shower, dew points at 45. Visibility way down up in White Plains, just over a mile and a quarter out in Belmar, 2 miles in Islip, clear out to the west. And as we head to the far north, as we take a look at the radar and satellite hour by hour, we could see some scattered showers beginning to roll through as we head through this evening. Into the overnight as well, we could see some rain. And then tomorrow, cooler temperatures yet as we continue that trend right into the weekend. So that's what we're going to see. We're going to see chillier numbers Saturday and Sunday, and then into next week after a sloppy start on Monday with a potential mix of weather. We are going to see temperatures in the lower 40s. That's a quick look at the weather picture, Kay.
All right, mixing it up. Thanks for that, Dave. Well, that's it for now. I'm Kay Ingram.